Hey there, so just completed the Crocodile's Tears quest. Did get one quest point for that. Some Metaphos Reputation Relic. That's going to be the Relic of Crondis right here. I believe it gives you 5,000 reputation. It's going to go a little bit of the way towards getting to the Soul Altar. I still got a couple more hours of grinding. I don't know if that's going to happen today or not. It's Shifting Tombs is starting to get really, really boring. I might be getting you the quest next weekend, unfortunately. 35k XP in fishing and hunter, as well as 15k in agility and woodcutting. Relic of Crondis, that was already mentioned, the Metaphos Reputation Relic, I believe. Immunity from desert heat, that's a pretty nice thing. There's a couple things I can do in the desert now. I know there's some teak logs. There's nothing that I'm going to want to do, but if you were an Iron Man or something, it would be kind of useful. And 2 treasure hunter keys. Those are basically the only thing I'm really getting from this, since I don't really care about experience anymore. So I'm going to make sure I didn't miss out on a relic right here, and I'll be back with the next quest. Hey, so just finished up our Man in the North. This is a lot better quest than the Crocodile one, the Crocodile Tears. That was so boring. It was literally a fetch quest. Our Man in the North is actually a decent quest. It's a little bit fetchy. You have to run around a little bit. But the boss battle was actually kind of decent. It was basically there's 8 Jabiris. They're all named something slightly different. I don't know if that has anything significant to do with it. But basically he makes clones of himself. Except all the clones have something wrong with it. So you have to look for the one that is different than the rest of them, and that's the one you need to attack. So you can brute force it by just constantly attacking random ones, but you're going to take a lot of extra damage during that fight. So what you need to do is you actually have to look around and see. I know one time there was people throwing things at him. Another time he was actually faced backwards on accident. So you just needed to basically figure out which one. It's a little kid game. Which one of these things is not like the other one. That was actually kind of fun. A lot better quest than the first one. Hopefully the last quest is going to be even better than this one. As you can see, you don't really get... Ooh, I'm not going to Prifnus, I'm supposed to be going to Menaphos. As you can see, you don't really get much from that. You get a quest point. Why is it not teleporting me? There we go. You do get a quest point for it, which 6 of one, half a dozen other, whatever. The Relic of Head is going to be the only thing really of worth. It only took about 20 minutes to complete that quest, and this is worth 5,500 reputation, so that's actually better reputation than you can get from the Shifting Tombs. I'm only getting about 8 to 10k an hour doing that. I think that's basically the max. But turning this in will get me 5,500 on my sure. So I'm getting pretty close to tier 4 Imperial District, which means I'll be able to teleport over here to the VIP area, which complete garbage, but at least I'll be able to make a teleport. And the Arcadia trees I'll be able to get pretty easily. And this is the one I'm actually looking forward to. I have about 20,000 left to go before I hit 25 for... That's the weirdest number anyway. 254,100. I'm currently just shy of 20k away. Maybe another 2.5 hours and I'll be able to get that. And then hopefully I'll be able to get to the final quest for you guys. Hey everyone, so we are going to be starting up the fight quest. Unfortunately my computer crashed about a minute into trying to do this quest. So the first thing you do is basically talk to this guy here, and there is a lot of dialogue to go through. You may as well just skip through it all. I hit number 1 on both and it sent me up to here. So if you go ahead and check this out, spoke to Hassan to reveal Osman was hiding nearby. Osman appeared in the shadows and appealed to me, asking me to unite the faction leaders of Metaphos to help him stage a revolution against the throne. So that's basically what happened. We just talked to some people here. It took a while to do the dialogue. So first thing we're going to do is talk to Hassan. Not actually sure where he is. I think we're just talking to the main leaders though. So we're just skipping past all this dialogue. We don't really care too much about it. We are trying to just get this to be a guide as quickly as possible. I'm not actually sure what they just said. So I already talked to Patal. Oh, okay. We're just talking to all the leaders. They only had one specified. So I'm just going to quick travel with this shifting tunes. Obviously, I have not actually done this quest yet. Because this is the first time getting to this tier 9 reputation, and there's no way I was doing this on 2 accounts in this limited amount of time. So talk to all the leaders. While I'm doing this, I doubt that they're gonna have very much useful content in this. If you want to read this all, I am skipping past this very quickly, but you can just pause and unpause rather quickly. Just gonna go ahead and keep checking this to make sure that I am getting every single one of these leaders. I believe I know where they all are off the top of my head. One thing I do want to mention, I did buy a soul talisman. I don't think that you... Oops, sorry about that. Java update. I don't think you actually need the soul talisman as far as I am aware. The only reason why I bought that was for after the quest. I did buy it for 750k from just a random guy. Looks like you could buy it for about 500k from the GE, or not the GE. You can't buy these things on the GE. From the forums, you can buy it for about 700 or 500k. I did buy it for 750 because I just wanted it as quick as possible so that I could get you guys' content as fast as possible. I do have some combat stuff in my inventory as well. It looks like that's the only thing that you really need for this quest. I already did the workers. I think I need the merchant. Obviously, if you just did the merchant while you were at the merchant's place, I didn't even think about that. It would have been a little bit faster than the way I did it. I just saw the next blue box, so I assume that's where I needed to go. Oh, please don't crash on me. It's going rather slow. Okay, there you go. I've been getting that glitch quite a bit recently where it just continuously loads, and if you just click the escape button, it actually just allows it to happen. I'm not really sure why that happens. I think it just gets stuck in the loading, but it doesn't really bother me too much now that I know how to fix it. If anybody else is having that issue, you don't have to re-close out. You can just go ahead and hit the escape button. So what have I done? Oh gosh darn it. It's not telling me what to do. I'm setting as active. Let's just go ahead and see where this is leading me. Looks like somebody else is over here, so possibly there's somebody over here I need to talk to. Or maybe he wants some silk or something? I'm not actually sure. I probably should have been reading what he was saying. How the striking sealers coming along? That was a rhetorical question. If they weren't striking, I would know. Try walking to Wadude. If he isn't busy slacking off on a pleasure cruise, he's on position to do something about it. So I need to talk to Wadude. I did have a quest guide before my computer crashed up, so maybe it will tell me what to do. Oh, okay, cool. It's still up. If you keep your position of power, in addition to new influence within the city, Hassan reveals that the Osman has been promised her these things. Finally, she asks you to speak with the dude about some port workers that are on strike offering. Oh, okay, so we need to help them all out so that they actually give us what we want. So let's go ahead and do the ports workers. I'm assuming these are the ports workers over here. I kind of was skipping around, and I'm not exactly sure where to go. You know what, I'm just going to hop back in when I find out where I'm supposed to be going. Okay, so it looks like Wadude was the main ports guy. So we probably should have been talking these in a specific order. Talk about the Phite Club. Son has a similar request. He requested that you put an end to strike over wages on a particular shipment of cargo. A particular shipment indeed. Blah, 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 blah. So, what are we doing in the quest? Gosh darn it, this is a complicated quest. I probably should have read through this guide a little bit better before trying to do this. Talk to Wadud. He informs you that you know nothing about the coup, but not what Osman wants of him. Wadud agrees, wanting social change in the city, and believes Osman to be the lesser of two evils. However, he wants you to find some people willing to load cargo into the ship from the point on. As his sailors don't like the menial work, he asks you to speak to the workers. Okay, so we just need to speak to the workers. Oh, this is called One Small Favor. So basically we need, if you haven't done that quest already, you need to do one thing for the next guy so that he will do the thing for the next guy, so he'll do the thing for the next guy. And it's a giant chain, so we should have been talking these in a specific order. So the first one you talk to is the guy right next to where you are. The second one you talk to is going to be the ports guy. The third one is going to be the workers. Wish to retire like the other casts do. Okay, so we need to talk to the Imperials to try to let the workers retire here. So we need to talk to the Imperials here, tell them that they want to retire. I'm sure they're going to want something, and hopefully we can actually do what she wants. So read through the quest guide really quick. She comes up with yet another only condition. This one to be bring Jack Spades to justice. So we need to speak to Ozan to help us with that. So Ozan is in the Shifting Tombs. If you haven't done the Shifting Tombs already, I'm not sure how you got up to this point. Maybe you're just watching this to see how the quest goes. But this is where you get the most of your reputation if you are looking for a fast reputation. So let's go ahead and read through the guide while he's talking. He declines to give you the Jack of Spades cowl and insists you cover it in blood to make it look like he's dead. So he gave us this. Use the Jack of Spades cowl on a bucket of blood next to the fish stall in the merchant district. So you are going to be going to the east here to get to the merchant's district. Oh my gosh, the merchant's district. Disregard that car out there. I am sorry. There's not a whole lot that I can do about cars driving by my house while I'm here. Where's the bucket of blood here? Next to the fish stall in the merchant's... Oh, the fish stall. Okay, so that's not the fish stall. Lamp trader, where is the fish stall? I thought the fish stall was way over here. Let's go ahead and look it up. Facilities. Go ahead and check mark all of these, and hopefully one of... There it is, fish stall. It is right here. So we are going to cover this in blood. Not that they're going to know it's fish blood or anything like that. And then my assumption would be that they are going to wrap it all back up for us. Bucket of blood. There we go. Then go back into Shifting Tombs. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually be going to Imperial next. Okay, yes, I'm going to be going directly back to the Imperial. I could have quick traveled there if I had known that in advance. Go ahead and go to the Imperials, in which case I am going to be going back the exact opposite order of what we just did everything. So we're going to be going to the Imperials here, and the Imperials are going to give the workers a retirement after a certain age, or whatever the heck they wanted. Go ahead and talk about Phite Club. He'll give you an Imperial seal, hopefully. Oh no, he's dead. What are we ever gonna do? Give me the Imperial seal. I don't care. If you guys want to be reading this all, it's gonna get a little bit boring, but it's up to you guys if you really have a desire. So go talk to the workers. They're gonna give you some sort of deal or something like that, probably, to allow the workers to load everything onto the ships, because they are lazy pieces of bums, those ports workers. And the workers are the people that actually do all the work, which now that they're getting retirement, I don't know who's going to be doing all the work, but whatever. It seems like we are basically toppling the entire society of Menefos here. This seems like a horrible idea. But whatever, it's a quest, so we're gonna do what we have to. Even if it means toppling an entire city. Oh, I do have some feathers of Mott selling here. I sold off the last of them now. I actually started out with about 70 million in my pouch, so I got 25 million just from getting reputation. So shifting sands is a pretty good way of getting a little bit of money while you're getting reputation. I know that everything else can give you a little bit of money, but shifting sand seems to give you a pretty decent amount. I did choose to do that instead of getting experience. The only one that I was thinking I might want experience in is dungeoneering, but it wasn't giving much experience. It was much better to have all the money instead of that. Sorry about the random ad-lib. So, we should be done here. Go back to Hassan. Luckily, I am right here. Go talk about Fight Club. Talking about which... this is kind of a... I don't know, a very corny name for this quest. If you guys don't know, it was a movie in the 90s, Fight Club. A good movie, though, by the way. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Really good ending. I really enjoyed the whole entire movie. Hopefully that's not spoilers. Nobody's gonna yell at me for spoilers. But we are just gonna be doing some combat here. We shouldn't care to... Oh! Need to be in the range mode. Go ahead and drink an overload, get prayers up, and have this up. Oh, they're actually doing a decent amount of damage to me. I did bring some food. I don't have a whole lot of rocktails, so hopefully this doesn't kill me too much. It looks like this isn't going to be that long of a quest, though. So hopefully this is going to be pretty short, and I'll get this done here in a couple seconds. So we are killing the palace guards. They're all labeled palace guards. They all have 25,000 HP. But you should be able to kill them rather quickly. I was using range, so I didn't really care too much about the mage hits here. So I decided to kill the melees first. It's up to you which ones you decide to kill. I don't know actually the best method of killing these, but it's only 4 of them. I do have, if you can't see here, I do have a noxious bow and the Serenic on, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal to kill all this stuff. Oh, I did run low on prayer points. I should probably be focusing more on this and less on talking. So, next thing that we're going to have to do is kill the Pharaoh. That's going to be the next thing to kill, I believe. Yes, that's going to be... He's coming down right now to battle us. He's so fat. How is he going to ever kill us? Okay. So, let's activate the prayers again. Get those all ready to go. Every single third attack he is going to be using a special ability, so I should have had this up before. Darn it, darn it, darn it. This is what I want. And I want to, actually anticipate that attack next time. But I should have freedomed it as soon as he actually had hit me. Oh, get out of there, get out of there. So that's going to be the second main attack he uses. Basically an area becomes all infested. You just need to run out of it as quick as possible. If you had an escape or something like that, that would probably be the best. Should have been using deflect from magic there. I am absolutely failing at this fight, but hopefully it's not going to be that bad to kill him. Going to go ahead and use freedom really quick to get rid of that. It is going to be every third auto attack from him. So he's going to be doing this third auto attack, and then he's going to be... oh, I killed half of him, so apparently he is restarting everything. Okay, get out of there. So 1, 2, and switch over to deflect from magic to reduce that damage. Oh, he used something different than what I was expecting. Okay. So you go ahead and use freedom. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to want to turn on deflect from magic just in case he uses it again. He did. So that reduces the food that we had to use quite a bit. Go ahead and switch back to soul split. 2, We don't have anticipate. Ah, there we go. We didn't actually have that up, so I should have used the anticipate early. So let's just go ahead and use anticipate now, just in case he uses the kneel again. I'm hoping he uses, yes, this attack. I also should have been deflecting from mage there, just in case. So if you're actually good at combat, this will be a rather easy fight for you. I just suck. There we go. He used the triple mage attack, and I switched right at the right time to deflect that. Also, I should have been using a threshold here, and he's dead. So, I failed at that quite hard. But basically, every single time that he's about to do an third auto attack, you're going to want to use either anticipate if you don't have freedom available. You're going to want to switch to protect from mage, or you are going to want to just get ready to run. Those are the three possibilities that he has. But we managed to successfully do that fight, no familiar, and we screwed it up royally. So, not that hard of a fight, actually, if you have maxed out gear. Ooh, what do we want to do? Let's just execute him. I'm not actually sure what the right choice would have been there. Osmond might have decided to execute him anyway, but apparently he is the pharaoh now. And you got a little soul altar here. A little spoiler for what you just got. So we are going to have to figure out where that soul altar is. That was actually a rather quick quest. Not going to complain too much about it. Another cutscene. Oh, I think I accidentally canceled out of this cutscene. My bad. So it's gonna just be a cutscene of basically the soul altar probably taking over these guys' bodies or something. I'm not actually sure. And quest completed. So I now have access to the soul altar, which is why I bought this soul talisman here. I got a relic, which fingers crossed should be 5,500 experience or reputation or whatever I want. Not that I really care too much about reputation now that I'm past tier 9. That's what I've been working on for quite some time. And I got a couple of cosmetic overrides, so nothing to complain about too much. Quest is complete. I wonder, can I actually turn this into him? I doubt that they're going to let me do that. Oh, he kicked me out. Whoops. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this into the Imperial C. Oh, I get 7,500. That's actually more than you usually get. That did get me tier 5 Imperial. Hopefully you guys all enjoy this quick little guide. Again, sorry about not having the guide ready to go. I probably should have read through that before doing it. But basic idea behind it is one small favor. Basically, you have to go through everything and then work its way back, and then a little bit of combat. As always, have a good one. If you like things like this, go ahead and subscribe down below. I would love it. It helps me out a lot. Leave a like. Hopefully I'm the first guy to be putting this quest up for everybody. That's what my goal was. And I worked really hard to get this done today. So hopefully you guys all enjoy. As always, have a good one. Welcome, and you're welcome to always come back, friends.